So guys, every setback we encounter, every challenge we encounter along our journey, along the process of building, of creating, of making change, of making an impact, every challenge, every set of problems, every set of roadblocks we encounter, it should be seen as an opportunity to continue to build, to continue to upskill. So we should see it as we, the individual, which is the recipient of that challenge, we are challenged to see that roadblock, that issue, as an opportunity for us to continue to upskill, to continue to build, to continue to improve. So this is to say, for me as a person, for me as an individual, for every challenge, for every roadblock, for everything that I put in my best, that I put in, to work, and it's not working, I see it as an opportunity for me to improve in a certain area. So whether it's taking up a skill, taking up a certification, trying to gather much more experience, so that when next I'm applying for such opportunity, when next I'm applying for such skill, when next I'm applying for such job or whatever, I'll be much more equipped, I'll be better grounded in that thing, because I would have added to my knowledge base an additional knowledge that will enable me become a much more better person, that will enable me become a much more better individual, that will enable me become somebody that is able to contribute at a level pretty much incomparable to what I had already occupied knowledge-wise initially before that time. So this is my call on us, that we are change makers, we that we are looking to make an impact, we that we are looking to create change in the world at a scale, at a level, at a magnitude pretty much no one has ever seen before. It is that for every challenge, for every setback, for every missed opportunity, for every opportunity that we've put in our best, we've put in the work, we've tried to make sure that necessary resources are in place to ensure that this thing beds out and come out successful, or I achieve this goal, I achieve this objective. In case or peradventure the objectives are not achieved, the goals are not achieved, this is a call on us to see it as an opportunity to improve, to see it as an indication that there is still a much more improvement to be done. There's still an improvement to be done. There's still an additional skill to acquire. There's still an additional conference to attend. There's still an additional certification to attend. There's still an additional frontier to look into, an additional knowledge to gather, just to enable us improve and become a much more better person. If we begin to think in this light, although it can be very, very disheartening, it can be very, painful, it can be very, very heartbreaking at times when you've put in the work, you've put in the skill, you've put in all of your efforts to ensure that you achieve this goal, you achieve this objective, and you end up later on not achieving it. It can be very, very disheartening, it can be very painful, it can be very disencouraging. But it is okay to just feel down for a while, to soak in the moment, because you have to soak it in. You can't tell a child how to react to whatever negative treatment you do to the child. The way the child chooses to react is left on the child. You can't tell the child the way to react. So it is necessary for us to soak in the emotion, to soak in that feeling as at that time, but to have it at the back of our mind that this is a call on us to kind of bounce back from it, to say to ourselves that there's an additional skill that needs to be acquired, there's an additional knowledge that needs to be acquired. Challenge ourselves to sort of take on more certification, take on more skill, acquire more skill, more knowledge, that will enable us to become much more grounded in capacity, knowledge base, and wisdom, so that when next we are applying for such opportunities, when next we are trying to achieve the next set of goals, the next set of objectives, we are well grounded, we have the required knowledge base, we have the required skill, we have the required proficiency. This is how we go on to make a change in the world. This is how we imbibe the spirit of relentlessness. This is how we imbibe the spirit of courage, the spirit of zeal, the spirit of not giving up. So it is okay to soak in the emotion when we feel it at any point in time. It is okay, there's nothing wrong with it. But at the end of the day, we should challenge ourselves to bounce back and see it as an indication for us to improve, take on more courses, take on more, experience, certification, volunteer, gather experience, become better equipped, so that when the next such opportunity opens, you're a better grounded person. You have the skill, there's much more confidence in yourself and your ability to deliver. Guys, I want to hear your thoughts, I want to hear your comments, I want to hear your opinion on this subject matter. And until the next video, see you. Bye bye.